It's a boggy mess. Legends, we're at it again. However, we're getting a wee bit of a mosey on because the weather's not to be great and we're already sludging through a lot of sloshy, mucky, slippy stuff. So we're pushing it out. We're going to a place called O'Reilly's. So we'll bring you along for this adventure. The usual suspects here, I don't know if you can see him in the background. He's but no Mary Poppins umbrella as of yet.
With me?
It's with him, but we'll see. However, I'll leave this with you just now, and I'll bring you back once I've hit a couple of bigger hills. So Echo Point should be a good one. Yeah, and a bit. Right then, legends. I've had to take a wee break here. Not gonna lie to you. Week's PT's caught up with me, so we've finished with a lot of squats and deadlifts and all sorts over the week, and then sort of culminated this morning a hill run, and where we work is pretty hilly. So to say I'm a wee bit sore, and my hamstring hasn't been happy, so we've had to take a wee break. I might need to get the big man to carry me in the rest of the way. But we'll see. He's starting giggling here. Laughing. But I think he's suffering as well. You're a bit sore as well.
Yeah, a bit stiff.
Yeah, we're all a bit sort of sore and battered. You do get that way when you get a wee bit older and start doing PT and this at the weekends. So we'll bring you along as we keep moving forward. Like I say, we're not going to hang around too long. Want to get into camp, get set up, and then we'll see what it's all about. See you in a wee bit. Right then, legends. The weather has turned. So we're running around there with wee umberdoodles up there, but it's just sort of constant now. So it's time to put out the big gun, so the Arc'teryx jacket's out. Very slippy underfoot, very dangerous because there's a lot of sort of drops to the side here. We've come off what was known as the what was it called? The main track, as it were. We're now following around one of the river tracks. We're sat at around about 1,000 metres of elevation. The clouds closed in around us, and yeah, the hands are getting cold. So it is, the temperature is dropping, but even colder than night when we're sat. So I'll keep bringing these along. I'll show you what's in front of us here. Beautiful, very very nice. Look at this. Proper rainforest. Proper rain in the rainforest. So I'll bring you along. With another 4k I would say until we get to sort of camp. That'll probably make sort of 10.5. Depending on what way we turn, it might be 12k, but with this weather we'll just go as quick as we can probably. Okay, catch up with you in a wee bit. Adios. And where we're going tonight, where you sit, you basically look straight into New South Wales from Queensland border. So I'll be interested. There's nothing else. Beautiful stuff. Look at this fall here. It's not that there's bits of this trail, we'll just show you down here, look where it sort of rolls off and then just drops away at the side, and there's bits that are literally, you know, your pack's wider. So you have to be careful as you come past, because it would knock you over breathing handy. You wouldn't be tumbling down there, but we're so lucky. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I mean at this time, I'll wait until I get to the campsite. I've told you there's another porky. We're still not at the campsite. We're at a place called Echo Point Lookout. Oh man, look at this, it's because it's so, the fog is closed in so much.
Decent if you could see anything. Get out of your way. Don't go 2 seconds off, fucking dude.
Oh, wow. Woo! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. absolutely
Nothing.
nothing. But still beautiful. I can see the mountain just poking through the cloud there. But this is, oh man, how lucky are we that we get to do some stuff. And if you're unfortunate enough that you can't do it, come along and watch these videos so you get a chance to sort of see it. See what I mean? And if you ever thought to yourself, oh, I don't know if I could do that, go and do it. Get out and see this shit. It's so worth it. Right, campsite. Legends, good evening. I'm not going to lie, 2 words for you. Being disaster. Right, absolute being disaster. So, I brought out the, I don't know if you can see in the background, the Zampire Atom tonight. That was a mistake. Well, it was a mistake so far, because 3 out of 3 of the elastic cords where you peg it in have all snapped. 3 of them. While we were putting it up, we had a tarp up, and guess what? The tarp's water rolled nicely off the top of the tarp. Guess where it went? In my tent. Superb. Rookie mistakes. However, we are in camp. We're about to, well, Hughesy's getting his warm kit on tonight, and I'm going to start putting mine on. So that means getting ourselves nice and dry. Then we're going to get a brew on, and then we're going to eat Tim Tams and drink wine, rum, whatever the fucking takes. Because in my tent is soaked. However, it is what it is, and I've done worse. So,
What was his name?
so there you go. But I'll leave it here. Let me get my warm kit on, sort my life out, and from there, once we're warm and toasty and happy and have something hot in my belly, I was waiting on a pun there from H, but
Distracted,
have something hot in my belly, then we are good to go. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Right then.
9.5 to here.
So just to round off, the excellent walk that we had in, but the absolute nightmare we've had setting up. My watch stopped recording our hike at 2 kilometres. Can't believe it. It's been one of those nights. But you have to take the rough with the smooth. We've had lots of really cosy, warm, dry camps. And we've had cosy wet camps as well, but I'm not going to lie, I'm really disappointed in my tent. It's let me down. 3 of them busting like that shouldn't have happened. But I'm going to drink some Pinot Noir and try and forget about it. And hopefully it'll just keep me warm and dry tonight, because that's all you need. Bit of shelter, stay warm and dry. We do have a tarp up, and the tarp's pretty good, so all good. So Hughesy, what's your thoughts on today so far?
Look, things went out. Contrastly, my watch did record the entire journey. My tent went up without getting wet. I assembled mine under the tarp, then took it out. Things are tracking well. The inside of my food bag destroyed itself.
Oh, that's right. His food bag exploded.
That's a challenging environment in my food bag, but
he's going to be licking the outside of his food bag for a while.
Is that a euphemism?
If you want it to be. Right, so we'll finish up some Pinot Noir, and then I'm sure the fat boys will get wired into some scoffage. So until then, I'll see you in a bit. Hello then, legends. So I have just had a creamy coconut and pumpkin soup, and it was absolutely delicious. I had it in the last one. I didn't say much about it, but that is really nice. Really nice. I'm about to have some rigatoni. What are you on, H?
Beef stew, veggies, rice, corn.
Oh, that's right.
Corn's a veggie.
So H does, he made his own bag, and he put like the big tins in it, and then made everything out of it, and then unfortunately one of them bust on him. Was struck all over his bag. So that's the sort of camp we've had so far. The walk in was beautiful, it was nice, it wasn't too bad. We got here, Ho-Chin Marine, tent field, bags have burst, but hey, do you know what? With a cask of Pinot Noir and some hot food in your belly, who really gives a shit? As long as you can stay warm and dry, we're all good. So I'm about to wire into some rigatoni. Once we've had that, I don't know, More wine probably.
One, Molly's, Tim Tams.
Tim Tams. Ooh, we need to get a hot chocolate and some Tim Tams. We'll do that. But you can hear the rain bouncing off the tarp above us. I don't know if you can see the tarp just above us there. Yep. So it's an Alton tarp. It's a 3x3, and it's a good setup. And the H has got a good one as well. You got like a big orange one. Is yours 3x3 as well?
3x2.
3x2. So this one's 3x3. The issue I had is I'd set my tent up. We put the tarp up and I pushed my tent out to set it up, and it bulged with water, and all the water went, in my tent. So it is what it is. We will put our long johns on tonight. We'll climb into a sleeping bag. Hopefully we won't even think about it. Right, I'll bring you back later. Hopefully we're eating some Tim Tams and a hot chocolate. Right then, legends. Best part of the night. Hot chocolate and Tim Tams in my belly. Well worth it. Enjoying a hot chocolate and a Tim Tam there.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Definitely needed. It's a bit of a miserable night, but tarp's holding up well. We're nice and warm, cosy, had some nice food. So we're going to eat a whole packet of Tim Tams, drink some hot chocolate, and then I know, probably call it a night and watch some YouTube in the tent probably. But we'll see. I'll get back to you or I'll get back to you when we get in the tent probably. Speak in a bit. Right then, legends. It's 2:30 in the morning. It's been winded and raining pretty solid all night. Everything outside is soaking, like drenched, soaking. We were in here, trying off after a wee escapade of getting it soaked in the morning. Or soaked last night before we put it up. I haven't really slept that well, to be honest, so we'll see if we can maybe get a wee half hour. Season 1. It's a boggy mess.
Hey?
It's a boggy mess. The bottom of my tent is soaking. Absolutely drenched.
You get more water in?
Yeah, water from last night, so because it just sort of spread around, everything I have is damp and wet. Yummy! Right then, legends. It's I don't know, 6:30, something like that. Yep.
6:40, yeah.
6:40. I think the last time I spoke to you was sort of like 2:30 or something. So it's rained constantly all night. And this tarp that we're under's been a godsend, to be honest. But the incident I had with the tent the night before was what it was. But we slept. I didn't sleep that well, but it was warm. That was the main thing. But obviously trying to put it away this morning. The bottom of the floor is absolutely drenched still, so we'll get all this shit packed away and then see about getting something to eat and some Colombian coffee. Hell yeah. The big H is up. There's there, look.
On it?
And he had no issues with his big
No.
the big dagger.
See, Graham was on a bit of a lean, but
Aye.
I'll take it.
I had one bit that was like at the top, so every time I lay on one side it rolled off the mat.
Yeah.
So I had to just lay on one side the whole night.
Yeah, I slipped against the right hand wall, but I was warm.
Yeah. Warm, that's all you need to be when you're out in places like this. Just stay warm and as dry as you possibly can. And it worked quite well. Right, we're going to leave it here and I'll get back to you once we're decided what's happening for the rest of the day. So we are on. The water's a bubbling. We'll have some banana and honey porridge, nice Colombian coffee. He's just thrown some mixed fruit into his this morning. Yeah, you'll always feel better when you get some scoffage in you. Absolutely. This thing's been bubbling away nicely. Jet boys are good. They are good. No doubt about it. Right, come back on a stuffing face. Right then, legends, we are packed up. We are about to go. And one thing I didn't get to show you last night, due to the fact it was lashing down and pretty cold as well, is the campsite that we're in. So this is called, well, it's called Echo Point.
Yep.
So the actual Echo Point's about 300 metres back the way we're going to hitch back out this morning. But if we get a chance to show you, we will. Or I did show you it last night in the WEM, what we could see, which was not very much. But here's the campsite. And this is where Louise Empire was last night. We had our tarp and all up, so we're all good to go. That's H's kit there. As you can see, we've done a walk around, there's no rubbish left. Find it, leave it as you find it. And then, like, if you're in here in the summer, you have got seats and shit you can sit in there, but obviously we're not smart enough to come in the summer. We like doing it when it's wet and cold. So we're going to pack it up now, throw these packs on, and we'll start to hike out. We're expecting lots of slippy rocks, slippy roots, puddles that are deeper than they were yesterday. So we'll be wet feet by the time we get back to the car, I'm sure. However, one thing we always need to remember, we're so lucky that we're able to do this stuff. There's lots of people can't, or lots of people won't, but we're so lucky we can do it. So I'll leave it here. I'll get back to you when we're down the trail a bit. So we came to get some drone footage of the lookout that we climbed all the way up here to see. And where do you see this for a view? Absolutely spectacular. Boom, clag. Lots and lots of clag. We can see hee-haw. However, it doesn't stop the fact that it's pretty cool watching it and you can see it whizzing by, but like all the way up, all the way down, just clagged in. Pretty much going to be like that all the way back, I'm sure. But I'll bring you along, let you see what's happening. Stay out in a bit. We're back in the car, the heating's on, pumping. It was wet, it was wild, it was cold, it was damp, but it was awesome. It was so good. And just having some of the right gear makes such a difference. Right, it's about an hour and 10 minutes to get back to the house. I'll give you a shout when we're back at the garage as usual. I'll speak to you then. Adios. Right then, legends, back again. That was a different camp. It was a bit of a nightmare with the tent getting soaked. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed with the Zampire Atom that I had there last night. So 3 of the pull-out points all snapped on it. And then obviously we had the issue with the water that ran into it from, which wasn't the fault of the tent, but just where it would set up and how it came across. But still, it's done. It was cold, it was wet, it was windy, but guess what? It was still beautiful. And so glad we did it. But it's good to be back home today. So get all my stuff sorted, get it all dried out, wash it clean, ready for the next one. And remember, stay out and about. See you in the next one.